We are absolutely watching that tonight. So what the fuck has Johny done now to make it worse for himself in Korea?
Smartest IRL streamer is back online posting more evidence against himself while he's still currently fighting for his freedom in his Korean criminal trial.
More
what
evidence.
Is he thinking?
What has he done
at
now?
At this point, it's probably safe to assume that he's not thinking.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Oh god, he's got fucking text-to-speech and donation sound effects still active. Why? Why the fuck does he?
I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Is that North Korea music or what's playing?
I don't know what's going on. My ringtone. I don't know what.
Now put headphones in.
After 3 months of silence on YouTube, Johny Somali is suddenly posting every single day again. 7 videos a week with titles like "First time in Korea and chaos begins." Why he would post that, I don't know. First time seeing a...
Are these all of the clips that he's recorded and he's just editing it all? Okay, so he's not live streaming himself. These are just the clips from the first 2 months that it was there before it was... Okay.
Black woman, and a video that's definitely foreshadowing titled, "I got approached by a Korean intelligence agent." So, and I mean, at the rate he's posting right now, there's no doubt there'll be way more stuff up in time for his next court date. And that also gives the prosecution plenty of time to go through all this and just keep adding charges. Because as of now, they've been adding new charges before
and keeps adding all the videos to
and he just gave them way more ammo for it.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's Johny, we know the content is not just filler content of him eating. No, this is just him filming himself committing crimes. He is literally snitching on himself. So not only did this guy live stream all of this months ago and get in trouble for it, but now he's redistributing it just a little bit over a month.
So yeah, he is deciding to try and make some money by editing his former streams and rehashing all of the fucking crimes he did. How does that make sense? Johny, do you want to be thrown into jail for the rest of your life? Because that's the direction you're heading. Jesus fucking Christ.
Month before his next trial date? Dude, what are you doing? Essentially, the dude is just uploading his own court case highlight reel. But again, Johny is banned from streaming, so there aren't any new streams. He's re-uploading things that he's already done, stuff that's actively getting brought up in court, like this.
Ringtone. Get out. Get out. Oh. Get out. Let me tap my money. Oh. Let me tap my thing. He's walking up to you like you know this. Walking up to you, just leave, bro. Before this. God damn, we got president. It's okay. Bye bye.
Don't fucking run back on. Do not run back on.
Kicked off the bus, bro.
And after checking, his channel is monetized, so he's essentially trading a harsher sentence for a couple of dollars of YouTube ad revenue, because all he's doing here is feeding prosecutors fresh material to just throw onto the pile that's already massive of charges. Then on top of that, it could easily be argued in court that he doesn't feel sorry for his actions, since he's literally sitting here reposting all of his worst decisions in a highlight reel. And the trial's been going on for the better part of the year, with updates coming out almost monthly. So a refresher, Johny Somali is a disrespectful IRL streamer.
Wait, so he's uploading all this bullshit and he's fucking getting no view. He got some views for that fucking one, and I definitely can't click on that. But Jesus Christ, dude, you are destroying your life for what? $1? Fucking hell. I guess sucking his boyfriend's dick in Korea is no longer giving him any money. Well, them's the breaks. You fucked around too much, Johny. Time to face the music.
Made a career out of harassing strangers. In Japan, it got him chased down by locals and forced out of the country. In South Korea, it escalated to 8 criminal charges. 4 of those are business obstruction charges.
Hey, fucking impregnator. How you doing? Oh, fuck just fell. Oh, that was my charger. One sec. Yeah, come on. There we go. And it's fully gone. Fuck it. Okay, how you doing, impregnator? What a fucking name. I heard that I trying to fuck. What? Okay. But yeah, bloody Johny Somali is going down hard, and I'm here all for it.
charges, 2 misdemeanors, and the 2 big ones are deepfake distribution charges. In my last video on him, I showed how his most recent trial date went, and he admitted guilt to 6 charges, including 4 obstruction counts, but also refused to plead guilty on the deepfake charges, but also said that he did, in fact, distribute them, and he is being charged for distributing them. So I don't know how that makes sense, but because of this, instead of wrapping this up with a lighter sentence,
oh, I didn't distribute it because I didn't make it. I might have shared it online, but I didn't distribute it. Bitch, you just admitted to distributing it. What the fuck you mean? Johny, his legal counsel is as retarded as he is. I don't know how that guy got a law license.
he's now dragging the process out, forcing witnesses to actually testify against him, and making the judge even less sympathetic. Not like the judge would be too sympathetic after he literally said this to the judge and the judge's family anyway.
Judge, the prosecutor, y'all can suck my causing anxiety by carrying a fish. Tell the judge you can suck my. I'll bring a fish to your mother's house.
But I digress.
That'll go over well.
And at this point, experts I spoke to in Seoul were saying that they're expecting him to get anywhere from like 3 to 8 years. So with the way charges keep stacking, he can easily get the maximum of that. And his next court date is set for October 29th, which makes this YouTube spree so incredibly dumb, it's almost poetic. He's weeks away from trial, and instead of shutting up, he's uploading daily harassment tapes, the exact type of behavior that got him arrested in the first place. And why he's doing this? The only conclusion I have is for a little bit of YouTube ad revenue, which again doesn't make sense because all this is going to lead to is more time behind bars and higher fine.
Atozy, it makes sense. His fucking sugar daddy isn't giving him any money anymore. His mouth game isn't working, so he needs to fucking upload the dog shit stuff that he's done just to make a buck, because he's out of money.
And then on top of that, he's literally uploading content with friends that I'm almost positive he doesn't even have anymore.
Oh yeah.
This is all these kids want, bro. They just want us to embarrass us. Like, bro, stop being a piece of shit.
Yeah, they want nothing to do with Johny anymore.
Oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy. You like, bro, he shoved me. Chat, he shoved me. He's like, get the fuck off the bus and push me off.
It's kind of sad, but I'm not even sure Johny has any friends at this point. He's just using Hank. And there was also a pretty big Discord leak near the beginning of the summer from someone in his friend group that released Discord messages and chat logs. Even the people closest to him started leaking because they quickly realized sticking by him was not loyalty, it was just setting their own money on fire.
Oh, yeah.
That was around the time that Hank made comments about
everyone's jumping
off
ship.
Johny, which, considering that Hank did show up to Johnny's last court appearance, I'm unsure how true that actually is. And the Discord leads...
I think that's a bit of a problem because he probably signed the retainer for the lawyer, so he's tied to the court case. So he still has to sort of pay for that, but I think beyond that, he wants nothing more to do with Johny. That would make the most sense.
Show that the people he once thought was loyal to him are now exposing him. So the YouTube videos basically confirm that he's definitely low on cash and he's definitely low on allies. So what could his next steps be? Well, there was that plan to escape into international waters, which is a fascinating plan to put it lightly. He talked about renting a boat or an inflatable raft and streaming himself sailing into international waters. The idea being that once he hits open international waters, he's then untouchable. And let's be honest, that sounds way less of a plan and more like a setup for a Darwin Award. Because there's no way this dude makes it past the Korean coastline without being picked up again. And even if he did, where is he going? Like from Busan, where he was planning on sailing out from, you have Japan, which he's banned from, and North Korea. I don't think it's really advised to go there.
Nope.
So it's safe to say both of those are terrible ideas for very different reasons. But some people are joking, saying he would be a celebrity in North Korea due to all of his South Korea hate. But also, let's be real here, that's not really happening. And the internet is just so limited in North Korea, I doubt any of those people even know him. Because let's be real, the few people with internet there are probably busy scamming or hacking people abroad. But obviously, right before his August court date, he posted this photo on his story with the North Korean national anthem playing over it. Again, what level of stupidity are we at? And this is not just stupid because it makes him look disrespectful, but also because it's extremely illegal to be doing this in South Korea.
Freedom of speech does not protect you praising North Korean regime or Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader. North Korea, Kim Jong-un, yeah, you will go to prison for that. Yeah, that's a very strict law in Korea, and we still have that law, active law.
This is all against South Korea's national security law, a decade-old law that makes praising North Korea or its leaders a criminal offense. So maybe Johnny's endgame is actually to get to North Korea, which obviously is crazy. But I mean, hey, at least that would give us
he's
some
definitely
sort
not
of
getting deported
explanation
like
to
they
why he's
did to
breaking
him in
national
Japan.
security law over and over and over again when he clearly knows how serious it is. At this point, trying to understand Johnny is like trying to solve some sort of like Rubik's Cube with a bunch of missing pieces. And the missing pieces are, I guess, Johnny's
brain
logic,
cell?
because I don't think there is any at this point. The point is, even his escape plan just proves how unhinged his thinking is. Instead of facing the case and just being as respectful as possible, he just keeps on egging on the judge, the prosecution, and making a whole charade out of it. Even though he was quiet for 3 months, suddenly, when there's only a few weeks until his next trial, he stops being quiet and starts re-uploading all the stuff that he's in trial for.
He's going to show up with another Kanye West outfit.
Do you want to be free or not? I've broken this down in the past before, but it's only become more relevant the longer that Johnny stays in Korea. The system is basically designed to run him dry before he even gets a sentence, because South Korea tries to avoid using taxpayer dollars to maintain nonviolent offenders before they actually get sentenced. So essentially, the longer the trial goes on, the longer Johnny has to fend for himself financially, or actually the longer Hank and Hank's family has to pay for him, because despite what Hank is saying, Hank is still supporting him. Because in the court, he reaffirmed that he was still living at Hank's place, and Seoul was clearly watching, because I keep getting DMs of random footage of him walking around the neighborhood Hank lives in.
Damn. Maybe Hank's moved out and said just live in the fucking
I don't know if I should be
apartment.
alarmed or not that people are just randomly sending me footage of Johnny walking around in Seoul, but yeah, he's
Live
definitely still in
updates,
Hank's
dude.
area. And we do know that someone in his circle is leaking his messages. So he can't trust his friends. He can't trust his typical source of money. And I guess the only thing he could do was reposting videos to his YouTube channel of him harassing the public, which is incredibly stupid, obviously, but also possibly his only choice. Maybe Hank has cut him off, actually. And there's definitely no way he can work a job over there. But also, unfortunately, that's the thing with Johnny, because he never learns. He built his entire career off of confrontation and just continuing to double down when police told him to stop. At this point, his own lawyer can't do too much for him because he burned his family, burned his allies, and now he's about to burn himself right into the prison sentence that could be pretty much a decade.
The lawyer's not
So I guess
helping
for
much
now,
either
he's just
because
back
he's
on
a bit of
YouTube
an idiot
snitching on
too.
himself. His trial is set for October 29th. His Discord leaks show that he can't trust his friends, and his literal life raft plans might give him either more charges once he's caught or a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean. At this point, the only real question is, where does all of this go from now? Who knows? I guess we'll just wait and see. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe
I
if you're new, and
cannot
I'll see you guys
wait to see
in
the next
video.
bloody Johnny Somali update. Oh, that court case is gonna be great.